Hey guys, today I had my 8-week ultrasound. Today I'm 8 weeks, 3 days, and Robert is back from traveling for business, so he was there today. And also my grandmother, who I'm very, very close with, was visiting from out of town, so she really wanted to see what was going on in the ultrasound as well. So we let her come check it out. And so it was my husband and my grandmother in the room today as I was getting an ultrasound, which I'm sure that the doctor's not quite used to seeing that combination, but it's totally fine. So I'll show you some footage from that, but we were able to hear the heartbeat today. That was really exciting. And so you'll get to see all that and hear all that towards the end of the video. But before that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the symptoms that I've had from week 4 to up until now, week 8, because I haven't given an update about symptoms in a while. And, you know, we all know how much people love hearing about what other people have gone through as far as symptoms goes. So I'll talk a little bit about mine first. So anyway, at 4 weeks, I was feeling, I think I mentioned this in my other, one of my other videos, but I was feeling very winded. It was, you know, hard for me to catch my breath if I was, you know, walking or anything like that. I did have some cramping and some spotting, some night sweats. I had that for a few nights, and my boobs were still a little sore, I think from getting used to the progesterone still, but there was also some sporadic, either dull cramping, or not cramping in a boob, but, you know, dull pain or sharp pains. But it was very, very sporadic, just randomly, and didn't last very long at all. And then one thing I wanted to say about the cramping and the spotting is that is very normal. You know, that happens a lot, but you always are told that it shouldn't happen together, because if it does, then that might be bad. But mine always seems to happen together. I'll have some cramping, enough for me to be like, ooh, yeah, I feel that. And then, you know, within the next few hours, I have spotting because of that. And it's always brown, it's never been red, but that has been happening pretty much once a week since I had implantation bleeding. So just want to let you guys know that as long as it's light and as long as it's not severe, cramping and spotting is normal. All right, so for 5 weeks, again, I was still very easily winded. I had really, really, really low energy starting at this time. And when I say low energy, I just mean I was so lazy. Just like the thought of even leaving the house or even like getting up off the couch to go wash the dishes was like a chore in my mind, you know? Even just like, I remember like getting off the couch and going from the couch to the refrigerator and being like, oh, that was a lot of work. So I just felt incredibly lazy during week 5. That was the biggest thing. Week 6, right at the very beginning of the week, I started like out of nowhere having a massive lower backache. I'm not kidding you. Like I went to the grocery store, I just came home, I was like putting groceries away. I didn't even carry anything heavy, nothing that would have caused this, you know, that I could think of. Besides obviously just my changing body. So I just started having a horrible backache all out of the blue, and it lasted for about 3 days, and I was like on the couch. Every time I walked, it like hurt to walk. I was getting concerned because I was like, I know other things can mean, you know, can cause a backache, maybe kidney issues or whatever. So I ended up calling my doctor, and he had me come in just like a day early for my ultrasound, but that was it. It turned out to be totally normal. So, and it went away within a few days. So just random back pain, really bad. And also I did have a little bit of spotting that accompanied that. And also I was still very low energy and very lazy during that time. 7 weeks, which was last week, the main thing I was dealing with were food aversions, but not to the point where it was making me like physically nauseous. It was just like, my brain was telling me that I didn't want to eat pretty much anything. And I just struggled so bad. I'd be like starving and then think of every single thing I could eat in my house. And I was like, do you want this? No. Do you want this? this? No. Do you want this? No. Then I'm like, well, what do you want to eat? Like, you're hungry. What do you want? Like, it was so bizarre. I've never heard of that being a pregnancy symptom before. I've only heard of either straight up nausea or throwing up. Like, never just heard of people who just like were super picky with what they wanted. And then I like read about other people having that experience somehow coincidentally right at the same time that I was having it. I didn't even research it. I just like came across that and I was like, oh my God, it's not just me. Like, that is so weird. So yeah, my appetite was so bad. It's like so annoying. I'm glad I wasn't throwing up and I'm glad I wasn't nauseous, but you know, I haven't been able to like plan for meals because you know, I have no idea how I'm gonna feel when the time comes. I could go to the store and, you know, plan 5 days worth of food out and then I get home and I don't want any of it. So it's not been bad, like terrible. It's just been an annoyance more than anything. And this week now I'm on 8 weeks, 3 days. It seems to have subsided a little bit, although here and there I'll, you know, things just still don't sound very good to me. But so far, the last couple of days, I've just felt extremely run down. Yesterday, I didn't even want to get off the couch at all. Like, no, I pretty much didn't get off the couch at all yesterday. Today, I had to go to my ultrasound, so, you know, I didn't have a choice. But after I'm done filming this video, I am, like, going straight for a nap. I'm just very tired and run down. And I had a little bit of spotting as well. But that's it. Seriously, nothing too bad. I have not vomited once. I have not, you know, thought I was going to vomit. Yeah, I can't really complain. I just, more than anything, I have just physically felt my body changing, specifically, like obviously in my uterus area. I think I feel that more maybe than a lot of other people do. But that seems to be my main symptom as of now. So anyways, we'll see how the rest of these weeks go. And so I'm going to show you the footage of the ultrasound right now. And just keep in mind that there was a horrible glare from the window onto the screen for the ultrasound. So it's kind of hard to see. And that was really a bummer because you could, you know, there was a lot to see this week. But that's all right. You can still get the gist. So here it is.
36. There's a little circle inside, that's the yolk sac. And the yolk sac measures 5 millimeters. And this is the baby right here, so we're going to take a look at that.
That's the baby?
Let me show you the baby.
It looks bigger.
Alright, there. So this is the head, and this is the body. And you see a nice strong heartbeat right in the middle. Right there. So we actually can measure the heartbeat. Just see what we can do here. Let me measure the crown rump length first. So the crown rump length goes from here to here. How far along are we today, Danielle?
8 and 3.
Okay, let's try to get that little mark accurate here. And that looks perfect, guys. So it's measuring.
From
This is the head, and
That's
this
the
is the
head.
body, and that's a little arm, and that's a little arm, like a gummy bear.
And he's got arms and legs, and he's got legs still.
Yeah, well, they're starting, so,
Uh-huh.
but the size is normal for where you are, that's very important. Okay.
And he looks comfortable in there, right?
It's comfortable, just swimming around.
It's
Right.
not a Ritz-Carlton, but it's all good.
Better than the Ritz-Carlton.
See, there you go. It's
Better
like
than the
Pelican.
Ritz-Carlton, that's right.
Are we able to hear the heartbeat?
We can, let me just do something real quick. Oh, see the baby's moving a little bit, see
Oh,
that?
yes.
Creepy.
You feel?
No, I don't
Not
feel
yet,
it.
it's still
Yeah.
pretty early. Let me just do something here, I want to...
Eat a raspberry moon and see if you feel that moving around in your
I
stomach.
Wow.
Okay, congratulations. That looks great.
What is the heartbeat rate?
I'm gonna measure it right now.
Okay.
Did you get it?